Alright, so it's about 2 days later. I finally had a chance to have another go at these. This is the same one we saw in the other video, but I changed the code a little bit, made this pocket deeper and over here a little bit deeper, and then just ran the code again and it cleaned it up. So now check this out. If I can. Perfect. And this guy too. Perfect. Flush as can be. Perfect depth. Now notice they're a little bit wiggly, which I'm okay with that. I'm going to leave it there right now, especially for this first one. I'm fine with that. Even for production ones, I don't mind it being a little wiggly, because it just means it's going to be easier to install. It's going to allow for any variances, you know, in people's liners or whatever. And once everything's bolted together and the knife is, you know, put together, then it's going to be tight as can be. So no big deal there. So yeah, even the lock bar goes all the way down into this secondary milled pocket. Love it. I might cut this corner down just a little bit more, because I see it does wiggle, and if I wiggle to the top, then it does hit that. So who knows where the holes will end up being drilled, if it's on, you know, on this side or on this side. Whatever. So now I have all the rest of my code ready to go for, I can't even get it out of there. There we go. For so I flip it over and then I do drill all the holes, chamfer the holes because these are 90-degree screws, mill the circly thingy, and then do a facing pass to get it to the right thickness. And because this sheet is 0.1875 and scales need to be 0.138, so taking off quite a bit. So I face it down and then profile around the outside, and then do my corner rounder, and then we're good to go. Love it. So hopefully this will be done within 1 hour. That's my goal. I'm just going to bust through it, and I need to have a finished set in my hands because it's been way too long that I've been sort of wanting to do this. So even if they're not perfect, I'm going to have a set done tonight. Right now I'm doing the outside profile of my paramilitaries. What you're looking at pretty much are the Holdy Downy clamps. They're not the actual scale. That's the bit underneath. But so I'm more than halfway done. It's going pretty well. These screws are supposed to be circular, and this is supposed to have square shoulders. Yeah, I made a slight miscalculation, and this end mill smashed into both of these and chipped off corners of the end mill and wreaked all kinds of havoc. And then my mill drill here, the very tip got chewed off because I didn't raise it up high enough. So basically it was cutting and then it goes up and then didn't go up high enough and just went buzzed the top of one of these, boom, and busted the tip off. So that sucks. This is probably 30 bucks worth of tools right here. Gone. The sides are still good, but the tips are toast. Oh well. Live and learn. Coming along nicely. Well, there you have it. The first pair of paramilitary aluminum scales. I will say I'm super happy that they're done. That the first set's done. I'm super happy that I got this far, but I am totally unhappy with how they turned out. Just stupid mistakes that I made. this is supposed to be a nice little rounded corner like it is right here. But I didn't take something into account when I was coating it up, and it just tore right through it, all the way around, till about here when I realized, oh, that's not how it's supposed to be. So I stopped it, changed it, and then this corner is nice and rounded. That's how it's supposed to be. So anyway, that's sort of effed up. But what are you gonna do? And this one sort of got effed up too. Due to some other things, you can see a burr there, and didn't go around the corner right there. It didn't round the corner on the back side. So it's actually a good little bit shorter than it's supposed to be. Because I'm stupid. But this top one, aside from the fact that the corner rounder sucked balls, if I line it up exactly with the stock scale, it's like mirror image. It's total perfect profile. So I'm super happy about that. The inside work turned out awesome. You know, the liners fit, slide into there, no problemo. So now I'm going to throw it together and see how it looks. One thing I just noticed that will pretty much prohibit this thing from going together properly is, see that lip right there? That means that the liner, the hole in the liner and the hole in the scale are not lining up properly. This one's got a little bit too, and the pivot holes are totally not centered. And that happens because when I machine the backside, then I flip the piece over, and then I machine the front. And it's the act of flipping it over. So I machine the backside like that, zeroed from kind of technically this corner, well, this edge anyway. And then I flip it over like this, and then I machine the thing. And there's some sort of difference. I've got about 20 or 30 thou difference where it's not ending up exactly where I think it is. And that's going to be fun to figure out. But I'll be able to throw it together for looks, but it's not going to be tight or anything like that. So I'll do that just to see what it looks like. Well, here we have it. Aluminum handled paramilitary. Ever been done before? I doubt it. Now I know why. This thing's a bitch to work on. But, so this is prototype number 1. Lots of crappy details. Bolts don't fit. Clip holes don't line up. Lanyard tube doesn't line up. Corner rounder screwed everything up. Pivot hole doesn't line up. But I'm not a lefty. And it's tight right now because nothing lines up. But it looks cool. I like it. Classy. And of course I can anodize it in pretty much any color of the rainbow. So that's sweet. It's got a good weight to it. Probably a teeny bit heavier. A few ounces, you know. Probably like less than half an ounce heavier, I'm assuming. What do you think? Post a comment, let me know. I know it looks stupid and sucks with all the stupid details and how it doesn't fit together and kind of pisses me off, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I was supposed to be asleep a long time ago. I'm just happy that I'm this far. I've been wanting to do this knife for a long time now. And I think I showed you before, but the lock bar doesn't go down all the way because I got a clearance off that little corner. So I can't get it past the detent. There it goes. Anyway, regular Pimptastic. I'm working on some. I'm working with an artist, a local artist, to do some real cool custom artwork on these things. Dragon scales, sort of sculpted, over all the corners and tapering down and overlapping, just like a real dragon would be. Not sort of the stock. Each one's the exact same size. That's lame. So I might do that. That'll add some cool traction. He's just a really cool artist. He's got all kinds of neat swishies, and there's this one monster that he did that looks really wicked with his mouth right here opening up to this side. That's gonna look awesome. So if I can ever figure these things out to the point where I can make them repeatably, then I'll be pretty happy. You can even tell the front one that we're looking at is totally different, totally smaller profile than the back one. It's because it basically slipped when I was machining it. So it took a good 1/8 inch off. So got quite a few tweaks to do, but that's the beauty of CNC, is once you tweak them, once you fix everything, once all the tweaks are, better, then it's pretty good. Like my Manic scales are just very straightforward for me to make now. As long as everything goes smoothly, then they're very straightforward to make. Not easy, but straightforward. Awesome! Reminds me of like the police, Spyderco Police. How it came with those stainless steel handles. This was a while ago. Love it. Let me know what you think. Post your comments. And once I make a proper one that works and fits, then I'll shoot another video.